What's up guys, Skino here, back for another episode of War Thunder First 6. And today we are finally doing it on the American T34 tank. And this thing is a beast, I've got to say. So, anyway, we're going to go quickly through the specs, just list these down. The armor protection is 203 millimeters on the mantlet, it's one of the thickest mantlets in War Thunder 4. The 6.7 area. 102 millimeters on the hull, so we'll try to keep this thing hull down most of the time. Got a few little shot traps around the turret. On the hull side, just talking about 76 on the hull side, 51 down the engine, 51 on the rear of the engine. For the rear of the turret, it's actually really thick, 102 millimeters. You know, it's like, oh, that's not that good. Another 100 millimeter plate over that, my friend. That makes it 203 millimeters thick, which is thicker than the or the same thickness as the mantlet. And then 158 millimeters all around the turret, which does result in this tank having an extremely good armor protection. The gun, oh god, the gun is a 120 millimeter T34 cannon, which, if you just don't know, is an almost identical gun to the M103, except without the heat shells. Just quickly, we're going to switch the research over. I didn't actually expect getting this tonight, but I had a few good games, and I had a few boosters, and then that managed to get me it. So, talking about the ammunition, we are probably going to take minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shells. Means 24 shells should be fine. Reload is 18 seconds. This isn't my super god mode crew, I can hear. Yeah, you can see the crew specs there. It's meh. It's really a meh crew. I guess when tank driving's maxed out, because I think this is my Hellcat crew. Oh no, this is my M41 crew. Oh god. So the driving was basically maxed out. We'll take gunning maxed out. So if we can get the gunner able to lay the gun on target quicker, make this thing have a more fast reaction time. But anyway, we'll get into our first game. I gotta firstly say, this thing is beautiful. This thing is one beautiful tank. And yeah, we'll get into our first game. Welcome to a map that I cannot pronounce. It's a big name. So again, we're gonna take out that 24 rounds of ammunition, just to see what that actually gives us with dispersion of rounds. Seems to already be Hellcats. Not quite top tier. Hopefully that ain't too loud. That is actually not that bad. Oh. Goes far off the main gun and disappears. Guess it does. 23 rounds seems to be good. Oh god, the guns. Jeez, this thing has more 50 cals than the average American has guns. Well, actually, the average American household has guns. Woo-wee! This thing is armed to the teeth. And then, yeah. Thing's mobility is fairly decent, it seems, at this point. I don't know if I have to turn down the volume a little bit. We'll turn it down for safety. I think this is mainly the engine sounds will turn down a bit. That's a little better. Isn't deafening. It's an M46 over there. I didn't put the M46 on my loadout, so again, this is purely 6.7 game. Games what you would be. Gives you a rough approximation what you'll get for games. We are going against the Germans and the Russians, means there is going to be IS-6s attempting to pin our turret. This armor is, though, very decently sloped, I can tell you that. And you got track on it too. The one weak spot is that machine gun, though. I haven't put any of my decals on it, which kind of is bad because I want to put my like M1 carbine and shit on it, which I have been getting in those summer events. Sorry I did not do a first six on the SDKFC 234-4. I do have it. I do have it. I will be doing it on the Russian anti-aircraft, or the actually the Chinese or Vietnamese. It's kind of a mixed messages there to me. Haven't really done a lot of research on it. Doesn't really interest me, but I will do a first six on it. I'm only getting it because I need an anti-aircraft vehicle for the Russians. Okay, so what do we got in the open here? We have caught a T34 100 in the open. And, okay. Oops. Right through the side of the hull. Go on to the next AM so we can do a little better. Because, really, I was going in blind there. Welcome to Normandy. I think we're going to go and play this a little bit more tactically. This time we're going to go into the town. We're going to get into the hull down position where round here. Try to snipe or just look over this courtyard. It means we'll have a very wide angle of view. Seems our team is a little dispersed. It seems to be a 7.3 game against the Russians. Now, with the Russians, they probably will have a hard time against our turret. Personally, I have not played a Russia against T34s, and usually when I do play against T34s, I'm already in my IS-2 and I've already been sniped across the map. Now, this thing does come with a solid shot AP round, but to other YouTubers such as Many Miles Away, he says that the AP shell isn't that bad. But when I get the APCR, it's most probably I'll throw a few APCR on this thing, even though it isn't really needed. So there is a Panther wreck here, and what you do is you just sit behind this, try to expose as least of your tank as possible. You can reverse, at least that's good. Angling. This thing's turret rotation is actually decent. 18 degrees for a heavy tank, that is actually quite a decent turret rotation. Oh, we have taken a shot from a dirty communist. Whew! Oh, we've taken another shot. We're not going to back up here. We're in a no longer superior position because our gun barrel's damaged. Smoke screen. 50 caliber smoke screen. The last thing I'm going to be researching in this thing is going to be smokes, because look at that screen I can instantly deploy with the 50 cals. So remember, we're going to be having to look out on the map. It looks like there's an IS-6 overlooking that area now. This gun barrel's very easily damaged. We're going to be we're going to be basically over there, as long as we just look over there. Okay, there's actually stuff flanking the town. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn. There seems to be stuff actually flanking. Bad communist. Second kill of the game. Oh, this thing's fun. Be a blind communist. No, don't look at me. I'm ugly. Oh wait, I can naturally repair. Come on. Mate, I dare. Oh, next tank down. 3 tanks down already. Turn this gun around. This isn't ending up like the stuff line behind me, isn't there? Was I a blind American? God, this is only our 2nd game. I'm gonna turn this tank around. It does have neutral traverse, but it's on a slight slope, so it's really bad. Sorry, my friend, but America, fuck yeah, coming in to see the mother. This guy actually knocking out important shit. Why can't my 50 cal shoot him? There's stuff in the smoke. There's stuff in the smoke. Bye. How long is this gonna go on for? Does anyone else want to come and attack me? Now I've actually got to capture this point because my transmission's damaged. Tell you what, we'll try to get in behind some decent cover. I'll push up a little bit. So what we are doing is we're just gonna keep on repairing up the old transmission. I'm gonna say 2nd T34. Oops. And I'm loving it. So now, seems to be a slight issue over at A. There we go, got over 2000 RP. Or, points. That means we can, officially I can say that I will be getting another thing towards my distinction. Oh god, this thing's, I quite like this, the exposed springs of the hatches too. This thing also does have a 6-man crew. Means this thing next to a has the same crew amount as a KV2. So what we do is we have a slight issue. It looks like a IS-6 is causing a bit of a hassle over there. So I think we need to dispatch of him. Oh, it looks like he's already been dispatched. We're going to push down here anyway. We're going to try to get to the cap. It's very awkward for a first 6 that I've actually might be surviving on 1 tank for the entire game. These beautiful big antennas. I've always liked the look of like these large dual antennas. But they always look good. No matter what the tank. Right. FV 4005. Oh, FV 4202 I mean. Why did I say FV 4005? I was talking to Hayden, or my friend Hayden, about that today. And have a good chat about that tank, actually. Thing is amazing. This project was, the T29 was designed in 1944 to 45. Damn. Enemy team has lost all vehicles. Nice. Top of team, that's pretty good. So we'll go on to the next game, we'll see what we can do. Well, probably not that good. Yeah. Starting to get the T34. Because I want to get that T95E1. Right, be off and we'll go. Welcome to Frozen Pass. Oh god, my friend sent me a meme. Huh. When you need to get cleaned up for a hot date with your Minecraft girlfriend, Mountain Dew and Doritos. What a dick. You know who you are, who said this. He's probably gonna be watching this video. You know who you are, and haha, so funny. He keeps making jokes to me about Minecraft and Roblox. I initially thought it was his son watching my videos, but then no, it's actually him just being a dick. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving around. We might go and watch over this valley. So we're versing the Germans. I mean, it's probably the worst thing we'll see is a Panther 2. And the Tiger 2 105. But apart from that, really there isn't a lot. Maybe a Yag Tiger actually. I can't penetrate a Yag Tiger. That's the one thing I actually can't penetrate. Even if we get like butt six close. Actually, yeah, even if we get butt six close, we won't be able to pen. Gun ain't that good. Oh shit. No. Oh. I forgot about RU-251s. And Hish. Alright, on to the next game, and well, we got a kill. That's it. Welcome to Port Novokoska. I think that's it. What we are going to be doing is something very peculiar. Actually, no. It's what I do every time on this map. I never go to B. Because every single time I go to B, it's usually bum rushed by any little light tank there. If you're gonna bum rush in a light tank, just go to C, please. Usually the enemy ain't there by the time you get there. And you have a distinct advantage. But the thing is, the enemy does have advantage where down this road they can actually snipe just that little, well, from down here they can get a little bit of it. And really around here, really this side is at a disadvantage at the start. Their advantage over looking over most of this area, because there's a lot more cover. This area does also have quite a lot of cover, but this has very dispersed cover. And they have this area here, which makes it that a lot of tanks can be in there. This has just got choke points in the side, except here. But yeah, Saying this map is kind of unfair to one side, which is this side still. And then this side is unfair in the in game. So yeah. So drunk as fuck. Love this game. He's playing the T29. And the first kill has been scored to a T34. Imagine if this thing got M82. God, this thing would be OP as fuck. Like shooting 120mm M82. I almost said 28mm. But 120mm M82 shot. Imagine that. That would be like the annihilation rounds of this game. And then keep it at 6.7. I remember saying 5.7. I've seen a meme of a Tiger 1 trying to shoot at a T29 and a T34. Like anime shit. I don't watch anime. Don't get that impression. I'm not that weeaboo. But anyway, this like pops up, shoots the T29, just pops down. It's on the War Thunder subreddit somewhere. You find it, give you a quick little laugh. Including currently the Middle Eastern line that we're in the date I record this video. There's a few little memes there. Can I actually get over this? Shoot over this. Hello there. Take that, bitch. I love being able to go in front and through the front of a IS-6. Love it. This thing's amazing. I love this tank. There's actually a little spot here which kind of glitches out. You can actually kind of unveil the terrain, and it actually keeps the tanks there. Our version, the Russians and the Germans. It's our fourth game, I gotta remember that. I don't count the games. And then usually I have to go through the files. Oh! Oh, did you just do that? Shit. Come on, get the hedge trimmers out, kids. Aww. Why? Into the next game, we'll see. Welcome to Mozdok for our fifth game. I think, again, we're up tiered like every other game. I think we're a B. Actually, I'm gonna go B no matter what, because B is amazing. B is just a lit point. Trust me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to B, or as I like to call it, banana. Or on this point, I like to call it, don't lose, otherwise you basically are signing the death sentence of the game. Because as soon as a team has full occupation over that point, it can end up being fairly difficult to recapture. So having some fun with the Americans lately. Especially in this thing. Seems to be a few people in here. And we're gonna get the cruise control going. I can actually click my fingers a little. You can't really hear them, but just really faint little clicks. Look at my phone. See, the time is 1941 or 7:41 p.m. for anyone that does not use 24-hour time. hour time like me. Go back here. I'm gonna steer with one hand, just use one-handed steering. Check my messages. See if any friends have messaged me. Actually, no. I don't have any friends. Cry. How's the M56? Faster than the T92? Actually, it is. But you do have a problem with that vehicle, which it just basically has no armor. But a good gun, though. But I don't know why the RU and stuff is still at the same BR, but it is pretty. Okay, so what we do have is the issue that we now have a flanking force of roll, 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 roll. Roll, tank, roll! Oh shit! On to the next game, see what we can do even. For a final game, it looks like Mozdok has given us another chance. Very good on you, Mozdok. Very gentlemanly. They've just given me another chance to try to prove my power as an American tank. See if we can end it on a good note. Already this thing's actually quite good. I can see that, but I'm just really bad at playing. That would have been an accident. I just want to take one round away. So we didn't have that little turret ammo rack. Even though if we were shot in the turret, we're basically screwed anyway. One little thing. If you're playing an AA, one little tip that you do have is shoot at that optic. It has no armor. And you can go right through and probably score a hit on the gunner and loader. And if you're extremely lucky, maybe the commander. And then you could also disable other things in the turret, such as maybe ammo racks if he's dumb enough to take ammo racks in the turret. And then you could just slowly pick off crew members. But this thing also called a 50 cal, which could kill you if you're in, let's say, like an Ostwind or a Whirlwind or a ZSU 37. So yeah, just keep on pushing up. Sure, we just turn on the cruise control. Just let this go. Get back on it. Right, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take that whole area there. Or that looks like a water tower. And the reason is so I can actually get a look over sea. Because it seems in that last game that there was a flanker from the sea area. And why has none of our team came to B straight away? What I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to change my tactics to basically wait for my team. This looks like the team's virtually useless. Okay, it's gun depression on this thing. It's 10 degrees. The gun laying speed is pretty decent. Was that a tank? What was that? There's a Panther 2 around here. Commie spotted. Communist spotted. Communist nuked. Oh! Oh, sir. I did not give you permission for that. Now my tank is pretty thoroughly screwed. Oh shit. Woo! So my life flashed before my eyes. No! Bad! Shit, my life is flashing before my eyes! Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Why can't this thing turn slightly faster? Okay, we'll end it off here and I'm gonna do. So, the T34. It's pretty fun to play. Is it worth getting it? Yes, it is. Is it worth throwing a booster on? Probably. Or a talisman? Yep, do it, because that's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here. And yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure you guys slap a like on it. If you guys dislike the video, feel free to put a dislike on it. If you guys really like the video, make sure you guys consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.